There are two main important factors about this treadmill. One happened to being the hidden feature and another being a major issue of this particular treadmill. I will be talking about both of these towards the end of the video, and do stay tuned to the entire video to find out what these two major issues are that can make or break your decision to buy this treadmill. Hi guys. Welcome to the Fitrush, and today's video is going to be the long-term review of the POWERMAX TDM treadmill. Every treadmill comes with its own hidden feature, and the POWERMAX TDM-100M does have one single hidden feature. You guys have been requesting for this review from a very long time, so I decided I'll do this as soon as possible. I'm going to cover every single aspect of what this treadmill has to offer. From the smallest part to the largest part, I will be covering every single problem or quirks about this particular treadmill. And without further ado, let's get into this video. First, we're going to talk about the hydraulic lift system in this particular treadmill. As you already know that this treadmill can completely be lifted all the way from bottom to up, and you can also get it all the way from top to bottom. The best part about this treadmill is once after you finish your workout, you can just lift it up and keep it over there and do all the cleaning work below. Also to note that you may need a foot mat, a mat that you need to keep at the base of the treadmill because it tends to be a little slippery if your floor is a little slippery. So make sure that you have that in mind too. Moving on to the next one, we are going to check out whether if the heart rate sensor is accurate or not. Now, where do you find the heart rate sensor on this particular treadmill? You can see a straight flat bar that's there in front of you with two silver metal plates. The heart rate sensor can only be activated if both your hands are there on that for some amount of time. You will get your heart rate reading onto the screen. So if you want to check whether if this is accurate or not, I think we can check it out with an oximeter or an Apple Watch. So I will be doing a test on that, and you can clearly see what the heart rate sensor is, whether if it's showing the accurate sensor or if it's just some random number that POWERMAX is showing. Okay, next we're going to talk about the belt noise, or the amount of noise that is made by the belt. As you already know that I have purchased this, it's been almost 1 year. There's definitely some amount of noise that is going to be generated by the belt. It is because the belt runs on top of the treadmill, touching the plastic every single time that you run and creating a very loud hissing noise. Now, how you can avoid this noise from coming is making sure that you're taking care of your treadmill at every point in time. I have clearly made another video where how to lubricate the POWERMAX TDM-100M treadmill, and I will be linking it somewhere above over here. You can check that out and come back to this particular video. Now we're going to talk about the safety switch of this particular treadmill. Now, as you know that every single treadmill, there will always be a safety switch that is there. This is mainly to prevent you from falling off the treadmill if there is a power surge or a power cut. You already know that if this does not run on power backup, it's impossible for a 2 HP motor to run on power backup. So POWERMAX has actually been careful enough and sensitive enough to install this safety switch into this particular treadmill. But the sad part about this is I expected that the treadmill, as soon as the power is cut off, the treadmill will gradually come to a stop, but unfortunately it just stops off with a jerk, which is same as the power getting cut off. So technically the safety switch is not actually doing its job. Please POWERMAX, I hope you guys really fix this in the upcoming versions, because this is a very, very important feature that every treadmill must possess. Now we're going to come to the multifunction keys that you see in front of the treadmill. There are several keys, and I'm going to walk you through what each one of those keys and buttons actually do. So let us start off the first one with the program mode. So you know that there is a button called the program mode. As soon as you click on the program mode, you have different programs that you can select and perform your workout. Now, what do I mean by different programs and different workouts? You have 12 predefined workouts that are already there inbuilt into the treadmill, where you can slowly start and you can build your way. Each click of the program button will set you to the program 1, program 2, program 3, program 4, and so on until the 12th program. Now, it starts off from the easiest program, which happens to be program 1, and the most toughest program, that will be program 12. Program 1 is programmed for about 10 minutes, and it starts off at a very slow pace where you walk, you get warmed up, and then automatically the speed keeps increasing. Each variant I will be coming up with a detailed video. Okay, next we're going to talk about the modes button. This treadmill comes with the mode button, as you can see on the display. Now, by clicking on the modes button, it gives you access to 3 different types of workouts that you can do. There will be certain people who will always be interested with a time-based workout. Let's say you don't have enough of time to work out because you're a very busy person with your busy schedule. So you can do a time-based running. Or if you're a person who's interested to improve your endurance, you can click the mode button once. It will instantly go on to the time. You can set a fixed time, let's say 10 minutes, 20 minutes, so on and so forth. And how you can increase the time of the modes button is by turning the knob on the right. So by increasing the mode button for the time-based thing, you can set the time and click the start button and it would start. Now, when you click the mode button once again, you will be activating the distance option. Now, what do you mean by the distance option? Let's say you are a runner and you want to set a target for achieving, let's say 10 kilometers or 20 kilometers. You can set the distance just the same way how you are setting the time. This is irrespective of time. Time will not be engaged. As soon as you set a particular set distance, for example, let us say you set 5 kilometers and you click the start button. A 5 kilometer distance stopwatch kind of thing will be started, and the treadmill will come to an automatic halt once the 5 kilometer is completed. Now, when you click the mode button once again, you will be activating the calorie mode. Now, what do you mean by the calorie mode? Let's say you are an individual who's always with your fitness watch figuring out how much calories you're actually eating, how much you're taking in, how much you're burning out. If you are that calorie freak, this is a mode for you. So you can click the calorie mode, that is 3 times clicking the modes button, it will go into the calorie mode. You can set how many calories you want to burn and you can run, walk, jog for that particular stipulated amount of time. Now we're going to talk about the multimedia feature of this particular treadmill, and yes, it comes with an inbuilt speaker. For all you music lovers who want to listen to music while you're running and you don't want to keep a headphone on because after a long time running it gets sweaty, you may damage your headphones, it may hurt your ears, your head might start to ache because the headphones are not fitting properly. This treadmill comes with an inbuilt speaker where you can use the aux cable that is present in front. You get a two male pin aux along with this, and you can connect that to your multimedia device or any mobile phone that you have, and you can play music out loud. Now we're going to talk about the massage feature. It's a very basic massager which just has an on and off button. You can easily assemble it. It comes within the box. So although one more thing to mention is the power supply for this is completely different from that of the treadmill. It does not come along with the treadmill. You have a separate cable that goes for this. You connect it, you start it. It has a belt which you can attach to your lower back and you can get that massage that you desire to loosen those muscles. Every treadmill comes with its own hidden feature, and the POWERMAX TDM-100M does have one single hidden feature which I am going to be talking about over here. That is the ab feature. Yes, you heard me right. You can do ab crunches on this. If you notice in the front of the treadmill where exactly the massager is placed, you have 2 soft foam covered grips. Those foam covered grips are basically used to keep your leg. You can keep your leg and you can do your ab workout. You can do some basic crunches with this. But the best part about this is being a treadmill that it's also offering some additional quirks to help you become fit is actually a great deal. Okay, finally I'm going to talk about the inclination modes, and you guys already know that this is a TDM, where the TDM stands for manual inclination. There is no auto inclination. The easy way to identify whether this is an automatic or a manual is by the name. There is TDA and TDM. TDA represents the automatic mode and TDM represents the manual mode. It's a very basic inclination. Main downside about this is you can't change the inclination on the go. Meaning while you're running, let's say you're running 2 kilometers and suddenly you decide that you have enough energy, you want to increase the inclination, it's not possible because this treadmill does not have a pause feature. You will have to stop the entire thing and restart again by changing the inclination. So maybe POWERMAX can, definitely add or install a pause feature into their treadmill so that people can continue off from where they stopped. This video would not have been possible without the help of Shravan Sudhir, who really helped in the making of this complete video. And if any of y'all are actually interested in making videos like this at a much professional level, I would request you to reach out to these particular people. Their link will be to their channel above, and I will be dropping their links in the description below, along with their Instagram and other things for you guys to contact them. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like, comment, share and subscribe, and I shall see you again in another video. Stay safe, stay fit.